Welcome to the Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott Mackenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
All right, once again, welcome to Industrial Talk. Thank you very much for joining. As I always say, thank you for your continued support of the world's largest industrial-related podcast in the universe that celebrates industry professionals all around the world. You're bold, brave, you dare greatly, you innovate, you collaborate. You are always solving problems each and every day, especially today. And this is amazing. That's why we celebrate you on Industrial Talk. We're broadcasting from PowerGen. Dallas, Texas is the location, and it is a collection of incredible technology and individuals that truly have a desire to solve your problems. If you're not in the power generation business, you need to be. It is a great market, and it's just getting bigger, and more exciting. So we have a couple of gents in the seat, the hot seat. They're with Nomad Solar Energy. Let's get going with the conversation. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hello.
Yeah. It took me a little while. I just want to let the listeners know that I had to go run them down. I gave them the opportunity to be able to be on the show, and then I had to run them down, and they made it. They won't disappoint. Don't disappoint.
Well, thanks, Scott. Thanks very much for giving us this opportunity. I know we had to do this interview today, but we were so busy yesterday, and this show has been so positive that we didn't have time to come. Yeah, it's incredible. We are very, very happy with the receptiveness of what we are getting. It's shocking. We are very, very, very
no
pleased.
kidding, really.
Yeah.
We are more than happy to be here, Scott. It was great to see you.
Yeah. I don't want to interrupt business, that's for sure.
Good.
So I completely understand. Before we get going, give us a little background.
Yeah, my name is Eneko de Irala. I'm the VP of Sales of Nomad Solar Energy, and I've been working in international markets for all my life. And I love this job, and I had the opportunity to join this company a few months ago, and they presented me the project, and I thought that this was the project of my life, because it's a product that we're selling that will allow us to give something back to this world and make this world better in a sense of sustainability, and helping to reduce diesel consumption, helping to bring electricity where it is difficult to bring, and we believe that sustainability is very much related with energy and a free access, universal access to energy. And we are participating, of course, in industrial projects, in mining projects to be able to give solar energy, but also in humanitarian projects, and that is something very interesting for us and for the company, and it's something that professionally you're happy to be involved in, and we're very, very happy for that. And here in Dallas, we had a very good show, and because there is a big need of energy, and the solutions that we provide are a very big help for the end users, in the sense that they allow the energy consumers that are working with the gensets to make a lot of savings in diesel. One of our products, just with one of our products, we can reduce 30,000 liters consumption a year. And,
very good.
That's
Wow.
That's
Great,
a good figure.
Yeah.
Great, Eneko. Amazing.
All right. I'm sorry, you have to follow him. Give us a little background on who you are, Alejandro.
This is Alejandro Borges. And my position is to try to explain on marketing and strategy what's going on with Nomad Energy Box. We try to turn on the green lights, especially in Dallas, in Texas, and all the United States. It's good for us. Try to show you an innovative solution, providing energy anytime, anywhere. Something so simple to understand, a little bit complicated to do, but we try to do our best to provide green energy.
Okay, so let's venture into your organization. In a simple way, what is your solution?
Well, The solution is,
answer.
it can be easy, and I think that to understand it, it's good to understand where we come from. And the founder and owner of the company, a couple of years ago, he comes from a solar energy background, and he made himself a question. He said, "What can I do in order to bring clean energy anywhere?" And so he invested in creating this solution. And the idea, he came up with the idea to put solar panels into a container in a very solid way. So we designed the container, we designed all the structure to put to fold and unfold the panels. And the objective was to be deployed very easily, so we can deploy it in about 2 hours with 2 people. And everything is pre-wired, and it comes with an inverter, and that's it. And it's simple. We did it simple, and he had that good idea, and he started to market it, and he got the attention of and got very big contracts. We started this activity a couple of years ago, and because of these big contracts, the company is growing and growing, and we are having a lot of results and interesting results. And at the end it's a generator, but solar. So I think that it's the future of generation, to have a hybrid solutions between what we have today and what we'll have in the future.
Okay. So we have this container, right? So we have inside the container is the controls and all of the instrumentation.
Yes.
Right. Okay. As well as the solar panels, and then you pull them all out. It's like stick it on a truck, bring it on out to whatever the site is.
Exactly.
It could be remote, whatever. Unpack it. Then you're up and running. You've got whatever it needs.
Deploy
You don't really-
in less than 3 hours. It's the mobile is the solution. When you said something quickly, what you're offering is to bring mobile solar energy to all industries quickly. You can move, you can remove, and the deployment is less than 3 hours, and the folder is less than 2 hours with 2 or 3 people. So no need too much.
Can you? What is the size of your typical solution?
Good question.
We have 2 sizes. One is a 20-feet container that will fit 184 solar panels. You said...
Did you just say 184?
Yeah, 184 solar panels.
Inside the container?
Inside the container. But we don't... you use the word unpacked, and we don't unpack. We just deploy them.
Yeah.
Because it's fixed to the... And that, when it's deployed, it's going to be 100 meters long and 6 meters wide of surface of panels. And it gives you 107 kilowatts per hour.
Okay. So when you set the unit up, when you set the system up, and it's solar, and there's an optimum angle or wherever you want to set it up, do you try to set it up in such a way that you're saying, oh yeah, sun's going this way, that way, and then we're going to pull it out and land it here, and we're going to deploy it this way, whatever it might.
It has to be deployed on an east-west configuration.
Yeah.
Always. To get the maximum efficiency of the sun.
Okay. Can you, Alejandro, can you deploy in parallel? Can you start to say, hey, I need more, 1's great, 2's better, 3 is optimal?
Depending on the place that you want to deploy, it's possible to put it in 60 meters or just in a line of 120. But also you can put in parallel in order to add more power. You can put different containers together in line as much as you need. So it's an scalable solution. And also you can storage also. We have a couple of solutions provided here with a little battery and potent battery, depending on how much do you really need. But just in case you need something specific, it's something that also we can provide you under project.
Are you also able to take this same solution and be able to do it in a standby mode? Let's say I'm an oil and gas rig, and I'm in a remote area, and I have a reciprocating solution, whatever my generator is, pulling the natural gas off of the pump. But then sometimes it just happens that maybe there's a...
Eneko, he understands very well what our solution is able to do.
Yeah.
So you're able to sort of have a standby solution too as well.
Of course, and that's the aim of it. It's movable, and it has to be in standalone, because when you go to remote places, and I'm happy that you're talking about the oil rigs.
Yeah.
And just at this moment, we're doing projects with big oil companies in the Middle East.
Yes.
And the problem they have is they have thousands of rigs along the desert.
Yeah.
And they all run with the gensets.
Yeah.
So the thing is, they have to go once in a while to make the maintenance in the gensets and to refill the fuel. And
yes.
What they saw, and normally the rigs that they have, they last for between 2 and 5 years. So it wouldn't be interesting for them to have a fixed solar plant, because they would have to decommission it and install it, and that would cost a lot of money and problems. So they're very interested in the Nomad solution. And the good thing about it is that they would need to do less operation in their rigs in order for the maintenance of the gensets, in order to refill the fuel. And once the rig is done, at the end they just have to pack or redeploy the panels inside the container and leave it to take it to another rig.
Are you looking at some battery solutions as well? Saying, okay, so it's nighttime, right? And of course, this would be sort of a battery type of opportunity too, as well. So
we have a couple of solutions right now. One is called a light battery, around 50 kilowatts, and the other one is from 50 to 350. It's called bottom battery. Our batteries come from Europe. The technology is from the north of Europe, and they have very, very tight solution and specific for this kind of panels. Because if the solution is something that you can provide anywhere, it cannot be out of working.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that it's when you really have deployed the solution and you need for the night or for the other proposal to get power, the battery have to be absolutely on working and full power.
We think that the ideal solution for us, for a customer, it is to have clean energy with solar panels, with battery storage, and to be able to, with that battery, to be able to cover all their needs in terms of energy consumption, and to couple it with the genset only for backup. I mean, that would be the ideal solution in order to reduce the carbon impact, and it would be the cheapest solution in terms of OPEX.
I like the fact that it can be deployed relatively quick.
It is.
You're not having to just sort of figure out. I mean, it can be deployed relatively quick. What about maintenance on it? Let's say I have a unit. It's out on the site. It's in the Middle East, whatever it might be, and it's remote. And are you also, as an organization, providing the maintenance solution, or do you outsource that?
We do outsource all the local services. We are a manufacturer based in Spain, and we look for distributors around the world that will do the last mile jobs. I mean, to do the logistics, to deployment, and also the maintenance. But this product has very low maintenance. I mean, you just have to clean the panel once in a while.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, with no automatic, for instance, you want to unfold one of the questions made a couple of weeks ago in Middle East was, is automatic the unfolder? And we said no, not because we try to simplify the solution in order to avoid this kind of disruptor. When you are working with mechanic things and also on the sand, to try to reduce as much as possible the way to deploy and unfold the systems. We have patented the wheels and the way to deploy these solutions in a way that is easy and as Eneko said, in low maintenance.
Yeah, because the reality is if your value proposition is to be able to deploy an energy solution in a remote area,
right?
It's a remote area. You don't just have anybody just sort of wandering around, staying at home. It's remote. So ideally, you want to make sure that the solution is low in maintenance and
They say, for example, what about if a Sirocco is coming in the desert or something like that? No? I would say, well, it should be announced in advance. And the best consideration for us offering that is in less than 2 hours, you can call your people there, and with no more assistance, you can unfold it and put it on the container, which is the safer place to stay there.
The objective was to make it simple.
Yeah.
And make it for heavy duty.
Yeah.
Because it has to be, when you're working in an environment like a mining mine, it has to be designed for heavy duty.
Yeah.
And another thing that we didn't say, that this was also designed for where you have a very difficult climate hazards, like hurricanes or tornadoes.
Yeah.
A lot of hotels in the Caribbean and industries, if they want to go for solar, they cannot put a fixed solar plant, because every 2 years they're going to have to change. Every once a tornado category 5 or category 5.
It's going to trash it.
It's going to completely smash the. So this solution, the advantage is that when you know that a hurricane is coming, you put it back in the container, you wait for the hurricane to pass, and then you deploy it again, and you get energy in 2 hours.
Wow.
So.
Oh, okay. I'm all in. I'm all in. Tell me a little bit about the solar technology. It changes all the time.
Yeah.
Does it? It gets better, ideally. So
exactly.
It is.
Yeah. So you have that, and put your future hat on. Where do you see it going from a solar technology? Is it? Where do you see you guys going?
It's interesting. Many people say, "What kind of panel are you using here?" Depending on. So we're able to adapt to new technologies, better power and better conditions, less weight. So according with the new innovation, we can adapt, and also we can add to our solution. Basically, the idea is try to contain in a container the best panel, depending on the time and the where we want to deploy it. So this is one of the things, the panel. The other thing is the inverter. There are people who need different requirements. We are able just to fit, depending on. And the other thing is the system to balance the energy. There's something that also is changing at any time. So we have a technical department try to get in touch with the latest innovation and try to introduce in our solutions.
Love it.
I like the question that you ask us how is going to be the future, and I think that the exciting things about what we live in today is that nobody can think about how is going to be the future, because we're seeing that it's changing so fast. It's incredible.
So it's just so stupid fast.
I would like to tell you how the panels are going to be in 6 months, in 1 year. Is there going to be new technologies? We don't know. What we know is that we have to be an observer of the market and the new technologies, and we have to make things happen in order to put them together to give the same solution to the customers, bringing them what is better available in the market. But unfortunately, we don't know how it's going to be in 1 year or 2 or 5.
And in fact, I was here last year, and the conversations are completely different this year than they were last year.
See?
Really?
Yeah, completely different. I think there's a tremendous focus on innovation to be able to satisfy the demands of the market. The market is saying, I want more power. Then it just drives everybody to think in those terms of being able to say, hey, we gotta provide more power. How do we do it?
Yeah.
Now it
power, less weight.
Yes, and I don't want a headache. I want it to be simple. I want to deploy it. I want it to be there, and I still want to focus on my business. So I'm going. Don't give me a headache. Solve my problem.
Exactly.
and then be able to.
Don't tell me tell us.
Yeah, and because I know that the market is changing drastically all the time, I want something flexible, nimble, and to be able to grow and where I want to grow. I mean, that's just the reality of it.
And the discussion today is in a lot of countries, like in Africa, everything goes around, okay, what in strategy, should we go for centralized generation or distributed generation?
Yeah.
And that's the big question today. And I think that they have to find the balance between both of them, because the investment in distribution line in countries like in Africa are huge. So they prefer now, because this generated distribution is available, they prefer to go for those solutions. So that's where a solution like Nomad comes into play.
Yeah.
And that's where we are seeing that there is a very big opportunity.
Yeah. And I think that given the fact that you've put it into a nice package, like it moves easily. It's like no headache there, nothing weird.
Yeah, the marine container is interesting also because you can move by truck, also by ship, in a standard model.
Yeah.
It's a standard. So
No
specific requirement.
Beautiful. Just stick it on a ship. You got it, man. It's all there.
Yeah, we're very happy about what we saw, and we find a lot of companies and local partners that are seriously interested in collaborating with us.
Yes.
And we are very happy to see all the expectations that we have. And I'm sure that next year we'll come back and we'll have another interview, and we will celebrate the success of Nomad in the US.
And also, when you go to Spain, we want to be more than happy to receive you.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Not only in Barcelona, maybe in Madrid also.
Yeah, I want. We were talking about that last night. We were saying, hey, we got to make it to Madrid. And then we got to make it to just do a little bit more Spain travel as opposed to maybe some other places.
I hope so.
Enjoy the food. How do we get a hold of you, Alejandro?
How?
If somebody says I want to get a hold of you, what's the best way? LinkedIn?
LinkedIn.
Through the web. Through the web is Nomad Solar Energy.
Okay.
And we have a lot of contact ways to talk with us directly.
Very good.
With the company, with me, and also with me, I'm in LinkedIn and also have my email. But maybe the best way is through the web.
There you go. Well, I'm going to have all that out there. All right, listeners, we're going to have all the contact information for these two gents out on Industrial Talk. So you need to. This is an exciting time to be in power generation, big time. All right, we're broadcasting from PowerGen. Dallas, Texas is the location. You need to put this on your calendar. If you're not here this year, it's going to change for next year, and you need to be in the power generation business big time. All right, we're going to wrap it up on the other side.
Real pleasure.
Stay tuned. We will be right back.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
All right, that was Nomad Energy out of Spain. Yeah, that's an incredible solutions. Enjoy talking to Alejandro and Echo. Both of them. Mad skills, mad professionals. That was PowerGen. And if you need to get involved in the power generation market. It is absolutely insane. It is just, it's so needed, and it's on everybody's mind to be able to provide the power needed for the future. It's all there. Nomad Energy, they're doing it. They're a part of the solution right there. All right, Industrial Talk, once again, is here for you industrial professionals. We are building a platform that will amplify your voice. You just need to go out to Industrial Talk and say, talk to me, Scott. And I will, because I want to. All right, people, be brave, dare greatly, hang out with these two gents and change the world. We're going to have another great conversation shortly, so stay tuned.